Now. Now let's meet this. Starting lineup.
Good evening and a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Suns, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the 1. And for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Richardson. Halliburton with the steal. Mathurin with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here's Butler. The Pacers making their last shot. And there's the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Richardson against Halliburton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Mathurin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Adebayo sets a screen, right wing, over Mathurin, and Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Butler.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
And here are the Heat now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end, Richardson finds Jaquez. Butler against Mathurin. Adebayo, the open look. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Adebayo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. And here's Butler outside.
Mathurin plays his tail off on defense. Great job.
The shot by Butler, no good. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Richardson.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Siakam against Butler. Richardson, the pass to Adebayo. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton on the wing. Butler covering. Halliburton against Butler. Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hero for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
They get the rebound. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton right side. To snap the cold streak. And it's Mathurin missing.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got his second bucket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Hero outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong...
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Miami out in front, up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Richardson. Outside for Butler. From behind the arc. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
They're clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Some solid defense from Butler.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. To the right side, here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The assist.
Adebayo's got 8.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Halliburton against Richardson. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Halliburton against Richardson. To the wing on the left. And here's Turner from the arc. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Adebayo with it. Halliburton picks him up. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Shot from the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legend. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Pass to Jaquez. And he taps it home with authority.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
Richardson against Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 4. Here's the 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. Drills it from deep.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Hero outside. And he lobs it up. And it's Butler with the jam.
2 teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Turner, a screen on Richardson. Pass to Turner from downtown. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero outside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Halliburton outside. To the paint. 2 on the clock. And Siakam with the lay-in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The Denver Nuggets trailing the Nets out in Brooklyn. Second half of basketball going on in a tight game.
Both teams.
Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
His selections is.
And that's a wrap-up.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Terry Rozier. Kevin Love out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Love the screen on McConnell. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wow, strong finish from Wiseman. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Rozier from outside, fires in the triple.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. McConnell from outside sends it home from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 3.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Shepard, down low. Toppin. Again, Indiana.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Rozier outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Love. Pass to Highsmith. Outside for Rozier. Just 2 to shoot. Robinson for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's McConnell. No good with a layup. Heat trail by 5. Outside Burks. Here's Robinson. Back to Burks. Rozier, the pass to Love. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Love's gotten his first basket of the night.
And with soft touch, Love is very tough to stop near the hoop.
McConnell against Rozier. McConnell outside. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Rozier. Fast break Miami. Robinson can't hit. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Love for the tie. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell with it to the middle. Outside Neesmith. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Up top, Robinson. It could go. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Make no mistake.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Indiana ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Butler, a screen on Turner. And Butler inside.
Yeah, and Butler working as the screener that time. You have to appreciate his versatility.
Halliburton on the attack. 3-pointer Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Here's Halliburton. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Driving inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Jaquez finds Richardson. Adebayo up top. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And it's Pascal Siakam scoring. A gorgeous play.
And you think Mathurin's coming off the pick to shoot? Think again.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pure from 3-point range.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Here's Halliburton. Down low. Halliburton working through the D.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Mathurin with a steal. Stolen by Hero. And Turner with the block. They retain possession. Adebayo, that's good. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. .133 left to play in the 4th. And here's Adebayo. Outside Jaquez. Richardson finds Hero. There's a screen. Hero on the wing. 4-3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Here's Turner. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Heat leading by 3. Richardson goes in. Oh, he nails it!
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Siakam with a screen on Richardson. Halliburton for 3. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Throws it up high.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
Indiana on offense. Turner, screen on Richardson. Halliburton, pass to DeMarty. Back to Halliburton. Turner in the high post. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And here's Indiana now. Turner, a screen on Richardson to tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Now, here's Suggs. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Carter. Suggs with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Driving in. And Suggs throws it down.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Here's Indiana. It's a 5-point game. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Now Suggs, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Assisted by
Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner, 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They need this. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Going inside.
An aggressive, creative player on the attack. I like seeing Banchero get those whistles.
First team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Orlando?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Suggs against Halliburton. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Back to Mathurin. From the arc. And no good that time. Magic leading by 8. Here's Wagner. No scoring in this one. Banchero against Siakam. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Count it. Suggs has got 8 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Mathurin. Suggs with the steal. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Banchero, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. That 3 off the mark. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. He notched 8 points. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so in the game for the Magic, underneath in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Now, here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, Suggs has handles, folks. He can outsmart defenders with that dribble.
Halliburton outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And here is Suggs. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple, Suggs off on the layup.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Mathurin missing. Orlando leading by 15. And here's Wagner. Basket good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6 and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Wagner with it, picked up by Turner. Wagner against Mathurin, and the foul on Miles Turner. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, and finished off by Halliburton.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the officials.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Siakam with it, picked up by Banchero. Shots good by Turner.
Turner's ability to knock down the three is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
Pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. And he uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suggs against Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Suggs. Halliburton passes to Turner. It's stolen by Carter. And Banchero, here we go.
And taking a look at some stats here for Caldwell Pope, how he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Now Caldwell Pope following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Halliburton against Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Halliburton with it. Defended now by Wagner. Mathurin for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And then Carter with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. McConnell. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Get ready.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that?
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Pacers.
Poor communication right now.
Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Shepard. James Wiseman's out there with Toppin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Anthony. Back to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Harris off the drive. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now, Gary Harris, simply put, guys, has been not only one of the best free throw shooters, but one of the knockdown shooters in the league. For him, it's really been trying to stay on the court and away from injury has been his biggest challenge.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far.
Magic foul. Howard. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Indiana.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
The dive for the ball. It's stolen by Wiseman. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Toppin. Off target from three-point range. Orlando with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Indiana again missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Anthony down low. Neesmith covering. And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
McConnell against Anthony. And McConnell gets it to go.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Harris setting the pick for Anthony. An easy 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Pass to Neesmith. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Isaac throws it down.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's deflected and stolen by Wagner. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Isaac throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Tapping a screen on Harris. To the wing on the left. This one for three. And there's Toppin on the assist from Shepard. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. You play with pace, he's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Anthony's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Three-pointer. Wiseman. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Anthony, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Orlando out in front, delivering the blowout. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
4th personal foul.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center. And the Pacers call time here.
Everyone.
The Pacers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Turner with a screen on Suggs. He was all alone on that.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Suggs, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Turner with a screen on Suggs. Out to Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Caldwell Pope and the powerful one-handed slam.
The assist.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's Wagner missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Halliburton against Caldwell Pope. Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter looking around.
Oh, gentlemen. Woo, my goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Turner with the screen. Takes a three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero against Halliburton.
Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Wow.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And it's sent back by Carter.
When Carter Jr. works hard on the defensive end, these rejections become commonplace.
Hits it from 3-point range.
For 3.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Puts up a deep three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts up a three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Off target from outside. Suggs against Siakam. Turner with a screen on Suggs. For 3. The shot by Turner no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lob pass to Wagner. The shot missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Carter with it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.
The end of the game.
This crowd was stunned. All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Exciting. NBA action, and this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards.
And that game against the Kings, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
So we'll look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Robinson in at the point. Richardson's checked in for Robinson. Butler passes to Hero. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Butler. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Adebayo up top. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just how effective is Bam on the interior? Just does not get out of sorts and takes some highly efficient shots.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Richardson. And a foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Right side, Butler. Hero on the wing. Pass to Richardson. Adebayo against Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Butler. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Outside Richardson. And there's the drive. Stolen by Carter. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Now here's Jaquez, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Inside, Wagner with a steal. In transition, the Magic on the run, and he's going for the lob.
Now, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Great work, Allie, thanks.
Watch out, when Adebayo gets vertical, that's a big bam.
Anthony feeling it out a bit, and Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
Magic substitution, number 4, Jalen Suggs.
1:43 left in the opening quarter. And Carroll with a screen on Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound Miami. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
And here are the Heat now. Orlando making their last shot. Stolen by Carter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Adebayo, no good. Magic trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pass to Carter. Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Team foul number 4.
And that one falls for Carter.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Now Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And we've got more. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Clock at 4. Here's Butler. Here's Jaquez. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Magic.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Ryan, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Suggs, the pass to Carter. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Richardson against Carter. Stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break. Here's Wagner. And it's blocked by Butler.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
Adebayo, that's good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Carter on the wing. Jaquez against Banchero. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience in Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Jaquez. Butler against Wagner. Kicks it to Hero. Counted from distance. Hero's got 9.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his space when he's spotting up from distance.
The kick out to Banchero. There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Wagner outside. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Richardson. Kicks it to Hero for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Suggs with a drive. Pass to Banchero. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Miami ball.
Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Adebayo a screen on Caldwell Pope. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Hero on the wing. 36 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Butler. Adebayo a screen on Wagner. Here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Here's the three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Richardson against Suggs. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Butler, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Hero, the pass to Butler. And again, it's Miami from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
28.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Alec Burks. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
To review the play.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Love, count it. And the Heat lead by 5.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Works for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Isaac. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Isaac's got 6 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Anthony outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Christopher, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson finds Love. Back to Robinson. Love, a screen on Howard. Robinson passes to Jovic. Rozier outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Christopher misses. Orlando leading. Pass to Howard. Lets the three fly. He buries it from three. Howard's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Love, a screen on Harris. Outside for Love. For three, Robinson. Orlando with a rebound. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. Shot is good by Isaac.
I just love the ball movement.
Heat trail by 7. Rozier looking around. Love, a screen on Anthony. Outside for Love. Here's Jovic. Hits a three-pointer. Jovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Anthony up top. He has 6. Pass to Isaac. 6 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Miami has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Christopher, pass to Jovic. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Here's Christopher, defended by Wagner. Here's Love. The shot, no good. Magic leading by 4. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Anthony. Harris outside. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Isaac.
Excellent mid-air feed to Isaac, who lifts off right on cue for the alley-oop slam.
Oh, that's good. Love's got his second basket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony finds Isaac. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
On the attack, Rozier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Here's Christopher. And the baseline jumper, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Jonathan Isaac, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Magic. He made a big... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Howard in at the 3. Hero against Caldwell Pope. Adebayo passes to Richardson. Now Jaquez. Hero for 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They lead by 4. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's Adebayo, high post. Carter's there. Outside Richardson. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Banchero against Jaquez. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Pass to Adebayo. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, VA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Butler finds Adebayo. 5 to shoot. And here's Hero. Out to the right wing. Jovic to tie it up. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
It's simple and it's subtle, but man, that pump fake from Bam, that'll throw a defender off.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And that one is hammered home.
That's the way to finish KCP, the show of force at the rim.
Butler surveying the floor. And it's Butler knocking down the 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Suggs outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Suggs outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Connects from downtown.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
Pass to Butler. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Carter. Here's Suggs. And a two-handed jam.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Here's Butler. Hero on the wing. Takes a 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Minute 32 left in the fourth. Suggs outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Adebayo, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Carter. And it's in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. It's Banchero with the drive. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Butler passes to Jovic. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Banchero surveys. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Now Caldwell Pope. From deep. Misses there. And So Orlando takes the win.
That's the
This
end of
was
the
a
game.
hard-fought
The start. Lineup. For the big.
Thanks for joining us here on a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1, and for Miami, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Thomas Bryant is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Richardson in at the 1 spot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Shots good by Hero. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Pacers with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Halliburton with the bucket.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Outside Butler. It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Butler passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Turner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Richardson. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Siakam. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Butler. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
Richardson against Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Adebayo down low, covered by Siakam. Adebayo against Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Turner with a screen on Richardson. Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Hero, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hero, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Siakam, a screen on Richardson. And here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Siakam hits them both. There's Hero with a 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Miami. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Adebayo is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Turner. Mathurin with a screen on Adebayo. Clock at 6. Back to Siakam for the 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 19 points per game last year. 10 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
When it comes to players who like having fun, the great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Turner with a screen on Richardson. Pass to Turner. Shoots the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, Hero. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Adebayo against Turner. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Down low. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson dishes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Halliburton against Richardson. Halliburton outside. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off. I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Miami.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, Hero, 10 points for him. Here's Butler. Oh, thrown down by Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Halliburton after the Heat pick up 2. From outside, off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Richardson outside. Pass to Butler. He is relentless inside. Butler.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Turner with a screen on Richardson. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Turner for 3. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Siakam against Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Turner looking around. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
The Sacramento Kings in the 4th quarter now, and a big deficit to overcome.
This one has not been close.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Indiana Pacers. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Indiana. Toppin is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got his first basket of the night. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Now here is Robinson. Nothing on the board. Outside Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And Love gets it to go.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Toppin with it. The 3. Robinson pulls it in. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by McConnell. Rozier kicks to Robinson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's McConnell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Pacers trail by 3. McConnell scanning the floor for the tie. Bangs home the trifecta.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Jaquez. Nesmith covering.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love what Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Aaron Nesmith.
Rozier kicks to Love. Rozier against McConnell. Love the pass to Jaquez. Will it go? With the drive. Misses the layup. Indiana leading. He lobs it up. They swipe it. Love the pass to Jaquez. Buries it from three-point range. Jaquez has got 5 points so far.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Here's Wiseman. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Sinks the triple. And now a 4-point Miami lead.
Rozier is certainly a true combo guard in my mind, and he's actually gotten better as a playmaker.
To the middle. Here's Weissman. And finished off by Weissman.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
McConnell with it. Picked up by Rozier. Lets the 3 fly. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his second bucket. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Rozier. And the shot goes down. And the Heat lead by 1.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Here's Toppin. Misses the 3. Robinson left side. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along.
It's got to be a sense of urgency, right?
Here we go. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Thomas Bryant is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Out to Turner from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Three-pointer.
Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Butler. Fires the 3. Butler hitting it right back at him.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
Halliburton outside. And the call on the shot sends in to the line. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Halliburton. The Heat getting the bucket. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
To stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Matherin. Indiana again, missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Butler gets it to go.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Now, here is Halliburton. Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Indiana again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Butler used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the inside. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his first points in this one.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Butler pushes through the defense on the drive.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Matherin passes to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Now here's Butler. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And a wide open look for Matherin. Offline with his three. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 43 seconds left in the fourth. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Butler against Matherin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton, no good. Richardson kicks to Adebayo. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout the... All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Orlando with the ball. Suggs outside. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stand 2 of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Suggs against Halliburton. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Carter. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, you have to admire Caldwell-Pope's tenacity, how he refuses to be denied.
Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Now here's Suggs. He played a great game against Indiana. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, what a cunning move by Carter, baiting his defender with the pump fake.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Wagner. There's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, there's Wagner using that size to get a good look on the drive.
Here's Indiana. 7-point differential. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Yeah, that was a close one. In the end, they came away with the loss, and a big reason why was because their starters just kept fouling.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease.
And stolen by Suggs. Carter against Halliburton, and the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Halliburton against Suggs. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 4th, the Magic.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Banchero in the post, defended by Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Banchero against Halliburton. Indiana with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
For three, Matherin. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading by 5. Banchero in the post, working on Siakam. On the wing, Suggs. He's guarded by Nembhard. And that one is stuffed right through.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Turner, a screen on Suggs. Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's Suggs. He has 6. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Halliburton for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Orlando leading by 4. Suggs with it. Picked up by Matherin. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Throws it up high. Siakam, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Banchero outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic leading by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Nembhard and Matherin near the wing. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. Magic leading by 6.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Now here's Banchero, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Clock at 2, and down it goes. 2 points.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Three-pointer Matherin. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 6. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Halliburton outside. The 3. Yes! Tough point from Tyrese.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Wagner, right side. knocked it in off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense stand.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Here he goes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Wendell Carter.
And such an unpredictable player. I like how Halliburton uses this aspect to help draw fouls.
And he sinks the second. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Suggs surveys the D. With the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Magic leading by 11. Caldwell Pope with it. Turner covering. Yes, it's good. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Halliburton against Suggs. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 11. Three-pointer Mathurin. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Indiana with a rebound.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Nails it from 3.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Now here's Wagner. He has 6. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Halliburton for 3. The shot comes out. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. Trailing by 10. Here's Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Halliburton for three. Drops in the three. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Orlando, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K.
The Nuggets winning against the Nets in Brooklyn. Now that was a hard-fought win in overtime.
Just another great example.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Magic.
They've made it fun to watch.
Appreciate you joining.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Howard in at the three. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Pacers trail by 12. Here's McConnell. Toppin, left side. McConnell outside. This one for three. Drains the triple. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
Toppin, left side. The three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Isaac's got his first 2 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Shepard. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
McConnell against Anthony. Pass to Harris. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 11.
Well, he's a bigger guard at 210 pounds. Harris can mix it up in the paint.
Driving inside.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
McConnell with a steal. 1:56 left in the third quarter here. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable. Well, he's not just a shooter. Harris is also adept at getting inside and finishing at the rim.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. 1:07 left in the third. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
McConnell from outside. Offensive rebound. And he can't jam it through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Toppin with a steal. McConnell against Anthony. Toppin, a screen on Anthony. McConnell from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Harris on the attack. And he converts the layup. Harris has got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
McConnell outside. Over Anthony. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. McConnell's gotten his second bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Banchero. Banchero down the lane.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Banchero in the post. Defended by Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Banchero from close range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. From outside the arc. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Wagner outside. Jacks up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Now Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Magic leading by 9. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Suggs. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Siakam with a screen on Wagner. And it's Mathurin missing. The Magic have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Banchero. From deep. From distance. Paolo.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Carroll with it. Halliburton picks him up. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The kick out to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 11-point game. Snatched up. Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Clock at 6. 4-3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Turner with it. And then Turner with the dunk. And here's Wagner. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Banchero. And the three-pointer goes. And the Magic lead by 12.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the Magic win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off.
Sports. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
So the opening lineup for the Heat: Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Bam Adebayo is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Richardson in at the point. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Right side, Bryant. Bryant, a screen on Banchero. Stolen by Carter. Banchero with the ball. Now defended by Bryant. And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Adebayo. Takes it off the glass. And opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts. Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Richardson against Suggs. Banchero left side. Good work defensively by Bryant.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Bryant throws it down.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
Got a piece of it. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Banchero is screened for Suggs. There's the triple. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and they were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Indiana. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Banchero missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hero, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screen on Hero. Back to Banchero. Carter outside. Just 5 to shoot. Buckner from long range. The Magic again can't hit. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 17-7 run. Suggs with the steal. Here's the break. Banchero against Adebayo. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Defense is right there. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Clock at 2. The 3. Bryant with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Bryant, the bounce pass. Adebayo with a screen for Richardson. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Heat up by 10. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And for Miami, look who they've got out there. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Thomas Bryant is out there with Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Richardson. Outside Butler.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. Suggs against Richardson. Kicks it out to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always have a mighty punch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is. The I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. Bryant down low. He's defended by Wagner. And Bryant slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter outside. There's the 3. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Carter. Banchero's got 6.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Hero. Here he goes.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Suggs. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:31 left now here in the second. Butler, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Hero. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's Adebayo. 7 points in the game. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Banchero a screen on Butler. Here's Wagner. That one dropped for his second bucket. Getting 2 for 4.
And because of that versatility, Wagner with so many options offensively.
It's Hero with the drive. Ryan passes to Hero. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Now Richardson. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 1. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Direct your attention to center court.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in
And now here's something that's... And that is it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Gary Harris is out there with Anthony. Then there's Howard. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's Christopher, guarded by Harris. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Harris. Christopher, the pass to Rozier. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Robinson. Pass to Love. Here's Christopher. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Rozier against Anthony. It's tipped. And here's Love from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Isaac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Rozier. Pass to Robinson. To halt the run. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Magic leading by 3. Howard with it. Robinson picks him up. Howard, the pass to Isaac.
Here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Love with the screen on Isaac. Pass to Love. On the wing, Rozier. Rocket 6. Jovic. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now that one from Isaac.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
The kick out to Rozier. 1:31 left in the third. Hands it from downtown. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Anthony. Into the lane. Over Rozier. Anthony can't hit. The Heat trail by 4. Christopher the pass to Love. Here's Jovic. There's a good screen. And it's Rozier missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Anthony with it. Robinson picks him up. And Harris wide open. He shoots with nobody on him. He carries the jumper. Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Jovic passes to Robinson. Pass to Rozier. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Rozier.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here is a screen on Rozier. Outside Anthony. Ball stolen. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 5. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, A terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Bam Adebayo is out there with Bryant, and it's Richardson in at point, and stolen by Richardson. Bryant passes to Adebayo, and Bryant kicks to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Here's Banchero. Misses the baby hook.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Suggs finds Wagner. No good. Shot missing. The Heat with the lead. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
And it's Wagner missing. Here's Miami now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Off target with his 3. Orlando, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Suggs passes to Wagner. And it's Wagner missing. The Heat leading by 3. Outside, Hero. Out to the right wing. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Carter. No good that time. Good work defensively by Bryant. Here's Adebayo. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero against Adebayo. Suggs in the corner. They get a hand on it. Wagner on the wing. Clock at 4. And finished off by Wagner.
And with a strong finish, he finally... ends that 13-0 run by the Heat.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And Bryant kicks to Adebayo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And they needed that shot from Adebayo, just bailing them out on that possession.
And finished off by Wagner.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Richardson finds Hero.
open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Hero brings the double team. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler dishes to Bryant. Carter pulls it in. And Carroll right side. No good with the triple. Miami with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Adebayo passes to Butler. The kick out to Bryant. Jacks up a three. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.